Israeli troops moved in before sunrise. Their mission? To silence Al Jazeera's reporting in the occupied West Bank. Many wore masks and were heavily armed. In the hallway, the soldiers confronted Al Jazeera's bureau chief, who carried nothing but a microphone.
This is a decision that was made by one of the Israeli generals. He is ordering us to immediately leave the office and take our personal belongings and cameras. The army says we have only 10 minutes to take our belongings and leave the office so they can shut it down.
The office will be closed for 45 days.
Israeli forces also tore down banners of Al Jazeera journalist Shireen Abu Akleh. She was killed by Israeli forces in 2022 while reporting in the Jenin refugee camp. Banners like this stood as a reminder of Israel's past attacks on journalism, memories it is now seeking to erase.
Transparently vengeance for Al Jazeera's crime of reporting the truth about what Israel is doing in the occupied Palestinian territories. Israel is carrying out endless atrocities, and nobody has done a better job of reporting on them than Al Jazeera has. And I think this is a transparent effort by Israel to essentially punish Al Jazeera for that crime, and also to ensure that there's even less coverage of that reality and less of it comes out to the rest of the world.
Media rights groups have condemned Israel's restrictions and attacks on journalists. Al Jazeera has been a constant presence in Palestine, giving voice to a people who are rarely heard in the international media. These voices often challenge Israel's narrative, something it appears it is no longer willing to accept.
Their whole strategy in Israel is to produce a narrative about Israel, about Palestinians, about Zionism, about the Arab-Israeli conflict, about terrorism, about all of these issues that are swirling around the region. And that narrative says that the Israelis are good guys and the Palestinians and the Arabs and Muslims are bad guys, and they're a threat. And this is a narrative that the Israelis have succeeded in disseminating all over the world.
Israel's shutdown of Al Jazeera's bureau in the occupied West Bank follows its expulsion of the network's reporters from Israel a few months ago. As Israel struggles with growing criticism of its war on Gaza, it is now seeking to control what people can see and prevent its critics from being heard. Fintan, Monaghan, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.